After the season finale of She-Hulk Attorney at Law on Disney+, the creators of this series finally admitted what we've been telling you the entire time, that this show is nothing more than an attack on the audience. The entire purpose of it was to attack Marvel fans that didn't agree with them, and now they're just flat out admitting it. It was obvious from the beginning, from the marketing, from the first couple episodes, and then finally, at the end, when they erase everything that happened just to deliver as they say, a fuck you, well, now it's very obvious what Marvel intended from the beginning. And as we've said time and time again, when you go out there with the sole intention to shit on your audience, it's probably not going to go well for you. And in fact, that's the case for She-Hulk. The worst audience score for any MCU project ever. That's the result of She-Hulk. That's the result of shitting on your fans and your audience. And as it turns out, it might not be very good for the future prospects, because even the people that are most dedicated to the show say don't expect a season 2. Tatiana Maslany isn't counting on She-Hulk getting a second season. It doesn't seem likely. She-Hulk Attorney at Law was a fun ride for many fans, yeah, okay, but Tatiana Maslany isn't sure there will be another season coming. And again, so often, what do we see? In the first or second episode of the first season of this, you get another one announced. Oh, you know, season 2's coming, don't worry. Definitely by the end of the series, that's out there because they want people to be excited for what's coming next. Not so much with She-Hulk. It's almost like people didn't enjoy it. It's almost like nobody fucking watched this garbage. Weird how that works, isn't it? But let's hear it from Tatiana Maslany, She-Hulk herself.
There was a mention of season 2. Are we getting a season 2? And how do you feel like this finale sort of sets things up for a next chapter?
And of course, the mention of season 2 was in the finale where they did their little fourth wall break. Jen said something about season 2.
I mean, I don't think so yet. Kevin in the scene seemed to be very dismissive of this idea. Yeah. So if we're basing this off of the real Kevin, then it doesn't seem likely. But he was also, I think, just trying to get rid of Jen at that point because she was asking too many questions.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Move on to other projects.
Yeah, exactly.
So you really don't think we're going to get a season 2 that's going to break a lot of fans' hearts?
Oh, not too many fans. It's not going to break too many fans' hearts because, as we stated before, the entire purpose of this show was to go to their fan base, their core fan base, and give a big middle finger to them. Say, fuck you, if you're not totally in line with what we're putting down. We're going to create an entire series based on attacking our audience. Yeah, I don't think too many people are going to be sad that there's not a She-Hulk season 2.
I mean, I don't know. If I could be coy and have some, little secret, I would do that, but I really don't. I don't know anything.
Would you want to do that?
Of course. I love this character.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
There you go. So she would love to do a season 2, but she doesn't know anything about it. So contrary to, again, a lot of these things that are hits, that are big fan favorites, it gets announced immediately there's going to be a season 2. They want excitement there. Even if sometimes they don't have everything planned out, they announce it right away. But this is kind of echoing the same thing that the head writer said. She-Hulk boss on season 2. Don't ask me about a second kid when I just gave birth. She-Hulk Attorney at Law head writer Jessica Gao isn't ready to talk about a potential season 2, despite the finale leaving the possibility open. I feel like this is what it means for people who have kids. Oh, what a surprise you don't have kids. I could not tell that every single female writer attached to this is probably in their late 30s with no relationship, with no children to speak of. It's crazy to me that that would be the case. This is how my favorite kids describe when they have their first baby and everybody's like, are you going to have another kid? And they're like, I literally just gave birth. I'm in labor and delivery. I just gave birth. I'm still in a hospital. Like, give me a second. And that's how I feel right now. There's not currently any news on when She-Hulk will appear next in the MCU, whether or not it's through a second season or a movie. Gao had previously shared she already knows what she would like to do with a potential season 2, and that while the creative team was trying to tell a complete story with season 1, you mean a 9-episode series in which you essentially erase the importance of any of the earlier episodes. You erased an entire plotline. It all meant nothing at the end of the day. I guess that's a complete story, but they deliberately left the door open. Additionally, there were many ideas for season 1 that ended up on the cutting room floor, and it'd be really nice for those ideas to be able to be seen in the future. So despite the mainstream media's best efforts, despite the stans on Twitter that may or may not be paid bots doing their best to really pump up She-Hulk, doesn't look like right now there's any plans for a season 2. So you're telling me that delivering a dog shit product while attacking the fan base might not be a key to success? Who could possibly have predicted this? What an absolute disaster for Marvel and the MCU to let this project go forward, to let them just go out there and attack the fan base. The people that are paying customers on Disney Plus, this is what you give them, a big fuck you. Congratulations, Marvel. You're truly dead to so many people right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.